fastest Iraqi dinar somewhere on the net. Today it's gonna be a little bit different because I heard from Mr. T. Are those of you familiar with Mr. T? He's one of my intel contacts. It's a retired colonel. He's a very successful trader. And he got in touch with me last night at 7:02 p.m. I'm going to read his summary on when he thinks this might.
A little bit of the money over there just in Kuwait. And we received a little bit of the money over there just for pisses and giggles, spin around money. Once it revalued and we said, hey, wait a minute, we can make some money off this, the window had closed. So it was very fast. The United States government made a lot of money off of it,
which was a lot of fun. Fun to turn the tables on them. They did not expect that. And I'm very excited to talk to our guest because he's doing something that not one other J6er's done. And I think it's going to be a very compelling story.
Absolutely. And, I found him, or he found me actually on Facebook because I had posted that we're looking for guests. We're going to do a December 30th event. You could imagine that, every year we do one. So December 30th is going to be a full day event and we're looking for people. And TA came out and he said, hey, I'd love to. And I looked at his story, got a little bit of information from him and then said, you know what? We're not going to wait till December 30th. We want to bring this story to the light now. And he has not been on any other podcast. So we're kind of proud to have him here today with us. T.A. Perez, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you. Actually, my last name is Smocks Perez. C.A. Smocks Perez.
How do you spell the Smocks? I got to get it right.
S-M-O-C-K-S.
Okay. So it's a hyphenated name. I will fix it for you while we chat here.
Okay.
So let's start off January 6th. TA, where were you on that day and what were you doing?
Aftermath of the January 6th attack on the United States Capitol, federal investigators turned their attention to a Dallas man whose online rhetoric and lengthy history of deception raised serious concerns. Authorities identified Troy Anthony Smocks, also known online as Colonel T. Perez, as the author of a series of posts on Parler, calling for armed action against political opponents and encouraging supporters to return to Washington carrying weapons. Federal prosecutors allege those messages constituted threats transmitted across state lines. According to court records, Smocks traveled to Washington, D.C. on January 5th, 2021, and attended then-President Donald Trump's speech the following day. Before walking toward the Capitol with the crowd, he later told FBI investigators that he never entered the Capitol building, although authorities said that claim could not be independently verified. Prosecutors argued that Smocks' online activity was not an isolated event, but part of a much broader pattern of fraudulent conduct spanning decades. During detention proceedings, the government described him as a potential danger, citing posts that encouraged followers to prepare weapons and confront those he referred to as traitors. Investigators also uncovered evidence that Smocks had repeatedly impersonated military officers and federal agents over more than 20 years, despite never serving in the United States military. Court records document convictions for impersonating officials from multiple federal agencies, including the Drug Enforcement Administration, the United States Secret Service, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. During a search of his Dallas apartment, authorities reportedly discovered counterfeit military credentials, fraudulent pilot licenses, blank identification cards, laminating equipment, and other materials allegedly used to manufacture false identification documents. Investigators say Smocks falsely portrayed himself as a decorated Army lieutenant colonel, a commercial pilot, and a federal official, while operating under multiple aliases. His criminal history includes convictions for bank fraud, forgery, identity document fraud, theft, and numerous acts of impersonation. According to investigators, that record reflects a long-standing pattern of deception, rather than isolated criminal acts. The defense maintained that Smocks' online statements were conditional political speech, taken out of context, and did not amount to direct threats against specific individuals. Defense counsel also questioned why their client faced felony charges, while some individuals who physically entered the Capitol initially faced misdemeanor offenses. Nevertheless, a federal magistrate judge ordered Smocks held in custody pending trial, concluding that the government's evidence supported continued detention. The case illustrates how federal investigators assess more than inflammatory online statements alone. They also examine a defendant's criminal history, prior fraudulent conduct, and alleged impersonation of public officials when evaluating potential threats to public safety. This narrative is based on publicly reported allegations and court records. Allegations are not findings of guilt unless established through conviction or other final legal proceedings.